Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Reagan, Brown Sugar 43085. I am coming at you with my week 26 post-op VSG update. I am in my car because y'all already know. Rocking the fro today, feeling a little diva-esque, loving it. Anyhow, just got off work, actually headed to a hip-hop class, which I normally don't go to on Mondays because it's far away. But I told him I was going to try, and it starts in 8 minutes, and I'm like 20 minutes away. But, you know, I'm supposed to get off here. I don't know where I'm going. We'll see what happens. So, week 26. No weight loss this week. Actually had a weight loss of like 1.5 pounds or 2, but found it back and blah, blah, whatever. So I'm still 370, the same that I was last week, but I do have some exciting VSGs. And then I think I want to come back tomorrow since it is my 6-month surge anniversary tomorrow and do like a topic video, you know, we'll see what happens. So had some good stuff, just good stuff. Saturday, went out with the girls and we went to a club and got there, you know, chilling out, whatever. And then they decided they wanted to go to a different club. I'm like, okay, cool, that's fine. But my one friend was like, I think I need to get on 70. My one friend was like, she kind of pulled me to the side. She said, Reagan, are you going to be okay if we walk to another club? I'm like, shoot, we can walk to Texas. I'm straight. So we start walking. And some of y'all know what I'm talking about here. So this is what's exciting. Now, back in the day, my friends used to have this thing they called Ray Pace, which pretty much means that my big old fat black ass was too slow to keep up with them, so they would have to slow down. And I went along with it. I was like, yeah, ha ha ha, Ray Pace, go slow, I'm fat. So, whenever we walked someplace, I was always in the back. I was always, you know, kind of chilling, whatever. Well, when we were walking to this other club, I was walking in the front of the group. The other girl that was walking next to me, like, she wasn't going any slower. I was keeping right up with her. I was not sweating at the time. Granted, we got there and worked up a little sweat. I wasn't sweating at the time, and I wasn't worried about where my steps were. Like, you know how it's a lot easier to walk on a flat surface and you're kind of watching and stressing out. Wasn't stressing out about the broken sidewalk or anything like that. I was able to enjoy the company, enjoy the conversation, which was absolutely fabulous. Got to the first place after walking for, I don't know, 6, 7, 8, 10 minutes, whatever. And they're like, no, we don't want to go to this one. Let's go to the next one. And, but it didn't matter how far it was, which was super cool. It was exciting. And please don't, oh, I'm hitting traffic. Oh, this sucks. Anyway, but it was so nice to actually be able to enjoy the experience and not worry about how far it was or the sidewalk's broken. Can I walk on, because I didn't like walking on grass. I didn't like walking on unevenness. So it just wasn't comfortable. So that was super exciting. What's today? Yesterday, Sunday at work, I had 2 people stop me. And it's the past week or so, I've been getting a lot of attention with people talking about how they have really noticing the significant weight loss. So I went to get my coffee, and the lady that works there, she was like, you know what, Reagan, I watched you walk, and when you were heavier, it almost looked painful. And she was like, and then I see you now. She's like, how do you feel? And I'm like, I feel amazing. And, you know, we talk about it. And then there's another guy at work who is he's really shown an interest in my journey. His wife is overweight, and he's trying to find ways of encouraging her. But he said the same exact thing. He said, I used to watch you, and it looked like it hurt for you to walk. And I said, it was painful. It was absolutely ridiculous. You know, the amount of pain in my back and my joints and da-da-da-da. And I was like, I still have pain. It's kind of like I embrace the pain now because I'm moving more and I'm more active. So I get a little bit more achy, but I'll take it because I can move and groove. But yeah, he said, he said the same thing. It looked so painful, and now to see you now, I'm just so proud of you. So I know some people struggle with if they're going to share that they had the surgery or not. For me personally, this is nothing that I'm ashamed of. I am so proud of making the choice to better myself, because every year on my birthday's next month, every year on my birthday, I'm like, oh, if I just would have stuck with it. If I just would have stuck with it, where would I be now? This year, I can say my goal this year by my birthday is to hit 100 pounds. But this year, my birthday is going to be so different. It's just opening up all new doors. And I'm so proud of myself. And being able to use this sleeve as a tool. Because, there's plenty of people that have the surgery that don't do anything with it. And, my hair is a mess. I really want to fluff that up. But I can't because I'm holding it and driving. But, and I'm proud. And if I can encourage someone else, because there have been a lot of people that have come to me and said that they've started. This one guy came to me after I taught a class. I was talking about jogging, and he came to me like the next week and was like, guess what I did? And, he's like, I went out jogging. He was so excited. And, just talking to different people and just them hearing about the different things that I'm doing is encouraging them. So, everybody's journey is their own. If you share it with people, if you don't, I'm just very blessed to have the support with not only my family at home, my church family, but my work family as well. And it's just interesting, this past week and a half, people are just now starting to come out of the woodworks, which is really cool. Talk to my goddaughter. I talked to my goddaughter. When I first met her, I was the counselor at a summer camp. And we took the kids on a field trip. There was a group of teenagers. Took them on a field trip to Ryan's Buffet. It's a restaurant that used to be here in Columbus. And we walked. And we're sitting here reminiscing. This is about, 12 years ago. And she said that on the way there was a slight incline. I was walking in the back, struggling. And then on the way back, then we were sitting there talking. And I remember my back started hurting. And it got to the point where these babies were about to carry my black ass back to the school. Like she said, they were ready. They were prepared. They were going to do whatever. And I love those babies. But what ended up happening, she and the other counselor ran back to the school. I think there was 3 counselors. One took the rest of the kids. Her and the other counselor ran back to the school. And then a couple of kids waited, or 1 or 2 kids waited with me. They got his car, drove his car back to come pick my black ass up because I wasn't able to make the walk. But here's the crazy thing. I'm heavier now than I was then. And she's saying it wasn't even a mile. Couldn't even walk a mile. And I can remember we took the kids on a hike. I was only able to go in and you do 1-2 minutes and then I was through. Just looking at all the things that I wasn't able to do. So there's no reason to be ashamed of the surgery. Be proud of the fact that you made the decision, that you're thinking of making this decision to be a healthier you. And after having the surgery, it's what you do with it. Are you going to sit back and still chill out and just not change any of your habits? Are you going to introduce more activity, make some better food choices? And one of the reasons why I had the sleeve was, obviously because of my arthritis, but I love food. I love food. I wanted to be able to revamp my relationship with food, but yet still be able to eat food. Now, I'm not out there eating a whole bag of chips or, whatever else. I may have a couple chips, but this is my journey. So I'm going to get into a little bit more of that tomorrow on the 6-month surgery video. But very excited with my NSVs, all these initials, whatever, but abbreviations, whatever. So